Hello.
Hi there.
Welcome back to another episode of What the Did We Just Watch? That's May.
That's Bug.
And today,
We are watching. Before I start this up, I'm putting a trigger warning on this for all of the triggers.
big neon sign.
Yeah, big, red flag.
I haven't seen this video yet,
Right.
but she's given me kind of a general rundown of what all is involved, and
Yeah.
big
So,
time.
This is a big trigger warning for anyone who has experienced stalking, harassment, sexual assault or abuse,
Domestic
violence. If you have experienced any of those and you are triggered by that subject matter, click out right now. Do not watch this. We don't care about the views. We care about your mental health. And this is very, very triggering. But I think that it's necessary to watch and react to and to get the word out about this particular video. So that being said, we're going to show the video without comment. We will not be reacting as we watch it, purely for the sole reason that we need to get this out. You can hear Mina trying to lighten the mood a little bit with her squeaker.
She's so good at that.
But yeah, if you are triggered by any of the above mentioned, and I'll put that in the description box down below, just click out. Just don't watch it. It's what we're about to react to is
heavy.
It's horrifying.
Great.
It's horrifying. And that's why I told you a little bit about it before we watched it, because I didn't want you going in blind. We have both been victims of sexual assault. And when I watched this, it literally made me sick. So that being said, here we go.
Hey, please. Yes, sir. I just made a call and. Okay, so I was gonna go to Cracker Barrel. There's a girl there. What's with the camera? I just want to record the incident so I have it on file and track everything. But anyways, I went to Cracker Barrel and I was going to play a song for a woman that I kind of like. And I got there and she saw me and she immediately pulled away. And I wasn't forcing her to listen or anything, I just wanted to play the song for her, give her her own choice if she wanted to be with me, Does she know you? Yeah, I worked with her there for like 5-6 months. Did y'all have a relationship? No, we were talking a little bit, but it never really got serious. Okay. But anyways, I pulled up there, and I was in the other parking lot, and I saw her get in her car. And I was like, oh, shoot, it's my moment. So I pulled up there next to her, and she pulled away from me, and so I chased her a little bit, just because, I don't know, women are crazy. Like, I felt like she, wanted me to chase her. Do you not think chasing somebody's crazy? Well, it's just like, I only went, a couple blocks down the street. I'm just saying, don't you think chasing somebody's crazy when they obviously don't want to? Well, I had my song playing, and I wanted to, her to hear it, maybe. Well, apparently she didn't want to hear it, right? So what else happened? Let's get on with the story. Well, anyways, her father called me up, and he made some threats to me and to my life. Okay. And so I just want to have his name on file. What did he say to you? I think he said he's going to stab me, but he's, cussing at me. He said that, or he did say that? He says, I'm going to do something to you. I swear I'd do something to you. For chasing his daughter? Yeah, but it wasn't chasing. It was, going down a couple streets. That's, fun to women. Women like that. A little bit of excitement. No, they don't. Women don't like to be chased. What about, if I was a porn? I'd probably tell you the same thing. What about, BDSM porn, where women like to have rape fantasies? Well, apparently this girl doesn't. Well, who knows? Most women do like having rape fantasies. Okay. Do you think she does? I don't know. But apparently she don't. Well, so what do you want us to do? Well, I just want you to get his name on file, just in case he does do anything to me. Do you know his name? I know his daughter's name. What do you know his name? I know her name. I don't know his name. He called me from a restricted phone number. Okay. Here's my suggestion. Leave her alone. Well, this is one song I made, and this is the final chance of it's going to happen. Here's my chance. Here's my advice. It's over. Leave her alone. Okay. Fathers will hurt you over their daughters. Yeah, but that's the thing is she needs to have her own free will, man. You don't understand. I'm a man myself, bro, and I need myself.
She's choosing her free will by telling her daddy what happened to you, and I'm telling you, stay away from her because he will hurt you probably.
She's being controlled by him.
That's fine. That's fine. That's her choice, right? Free choice, free will.
I think she should go do porn.
Okay, you need to leave.
It's legal.
You need to leave.
Well,
we're not doing anything. You need to leave.
I'm having a discussion on it.
I'm having a discussion telling you to leave.
Are you threatening me with
I'm
arrest?
not threatening you. I'm telling you to leave.
This is a public property.
We're done. Well, you can stay if you want.
If you do that on public property, I'll leave under.
You're free to do whatever you want to, right? But we're not doing anything else. I'm just giving you advice. If the girl doesn't want to talk to you, leave her alone.
You're not going to get.
What's her name? I will go speak with her, and then we will go HOLMS.
Yes, like Sherlock Holmes.
What's your name?
Jacob. Yerkes, Yerkes. K-E-S.
Jacob, Yerkes.
Yes, sir.
You have a phone number where I can reach you?
865.
Okay, I will go speak with her and see what her side of the story is, and then I'll get back in touch with you. But
May I get y'all's names and badge numbers, please?
I'm Sergeant Reagan. I'm day shift supervisor, number 429.
Yes, sir.
Here's the thing. My advice to you is leave her alone because the father's not happy. And things can happen, unfortunately.
I think she's been controlled all of her life, though.
Well, she may be, but that's her choice. Free will, right? But you said free will?
Yeah, kind of, I guess. I mean,
does she not have free will to be controlled by her father if she wishes?
yeah, but there's something twisted about that.
There's something twisted about the way you think.
I was going to let her make her own choice after the song.
Well, she's made her choice.
And I just don't think she had a reasonable opportunity to make a choice because I'm going to blow up and I'm going to be a famous DJ and I'm going to be like.
How old is she?
2 years older than me. 27.
How much?
27?
She still doesn't make her own mind. I'll speak with her. Is she working today?
I think so.
Do you have her phone number?
I believe so. But I can't stop recording the video.
Well, that's okay. I'll go by her job. She works at Cracker Barrel, right?
Correct.
Okay. I'll speak with her and then I'll get back with you, okay?
Alrighty, sounds good.
No
Thank you
problem.
guys. Oh shit. You know what? Lindsay's dad. I hope you see this fucking video. You know what happens when women don't ever, come to terms with themselves? Bad shit happens. I don't know. Something the cops want to deny me trying to get her to be straight. Something is wrong about that. I don't see why these traditional ass motherfuckers think they can speak shit whenever it's this woke, belligerent LGBT shit that has her right now. And her father is controlling the bullshit. I just don't see it. I'm older than her fucking father. That's how I feel right now. I've lived this life. I've been the greatest. I've been down and I've been out. I don't know where this is going, but fucking snakes, man. She was gonna lure me into a trap whenever I was gonna go, play a song for her. It's just how it is. But shout out to all my bros. I know that my dudes. I'm really getting depressed recently, you guys. I feel like it's not thinking.
It's rough.
Oh, I'm so big mad. I am big mad.
Yeah.
I'm so mad.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so mad my dog is sitting over here as my little therapy animal.
Yeah,
worried about me
through the whole
right
thing.
now.
Yeah. No. The reason that I wanted us to react to this is because this is a very recent event. This just happened, I think, last week. The young man in the recording is Jacob Yerkes, as you heard. He has a YouTube account. I have not delved into his YouTube account because I do not want to give this incel any more views.
It's just gonna all be incel shit and his terrible music. I promise you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a big DJ. I'm gonna be a famous DJ.
My eyes rolled so hard. You guys probably heard it.
Yeah. But I want to kind of deconstruct this as why women are so terrified of men. It reminds me of that Margaret Atwood quote where men are afraid women will laugh at them. Women are afraid men will kill them.
Yeah.
This is a prime example of the incel culture. And make no mistake, it is a culture now.
It is. Absolutely.
It is.
It's always been a culture. I think it is now out in the open.
It's more widespread because of social media and message boards and YouTube and things like that. Guys like Andrew Tate.
They can all connect with each other now.
And talk about how, and what I really want to talk about in this video is there was no consideration for the young woman. I'm just going to call her Jane because her name was retracted from that audio. I mean, I think
he said her name was Lindsay
or Leslie, something like that.
Something like that.
Nina,
she's so worried, y'all. She's just up under there.
The camera's going to shake. There's nothing we can do about that.
Sorry, guys.
But there was no mention of her desires or her wants or needs. It was he only talked about what he wanted.
He knew better. Like his point was that he knew better for her than she did, than her father did, than the police did. He knew better.
Yeah. And that's a common thread with these incels is I know what you need more than you do. I don't want to give any of these guys any power, but like speaking directly to this video, it was only about what he wanted. He wanted the chance to make her listen to this song. Yeah. He wanted the chance to liberate her from her father. And
this is the thing, is that the subtext in this is not that he wanted to give her the chance. The subtext is actually that he wanted to force her.
Yeah, I will make you.
That he has the control. He believes that he has the control, or that he ought to have the control in the situations where it's been taken away from him.
Yeah.
And it's just, what?
It makes me so angry.
I can't even articulate a sentence.
But at the same time, it absolutely terrifies me. I mean, you know, these Reddit threads and these message boards from these kind of men, I mean, I see them every day. I follow a particular Twitter account that posts like really terrible men takes, and they are everywhere. And there are other men agreeing with them and supporting them and egging them on. Yeah, like, no, go tell her how you feel, etc., etc. This man, and especially the end of the video, that is a fucking suicide murder manifesto. It was the narrowing of the eyes
100%.
and watch out, dad, because bad shit happens. And
his narcissism is so deep that the entire time he is not looking at the camera. He's not speaking to anyone. He's looking at himself. He's speaking to himself.
He's watching himself. He is gauging how ferocious he needs to look and how intimidating he can be. And the fact is that these are, you said it, narcissistic little boys who never had to share their toys. Don't understand that sometimes you don't get what you want. And in this case, a person, you don't get that person. You don't get to decide what is best for her. You don't get to have her. You don't get to tell her what to do. You don't get to try and persuade her so that she makes the choice to be with you. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I think that this kind of behavior needs to be condemned on all fronts. And the reason that we showed it to you is because I do have an update.
Oh,
Jacob Yerkes, I don't know if he is currently in custody. He was visited by this was in Knoxville, Tennessee. He was visited by the local police.
good.
There was a very short video that he posted where a policeman is standing at his door and is clearly serving him papers and said something along the lines of,
Restraining order.
"That's for the judge to decide." As he continues to argue his case that this young woman should indulge him in his rape fantasies, because all women have rape fantasies.
Him telling the fucking cops, first of all, just the audacity that this motherfucker would video this entire situation like he was the victim, and the police were going to take his side, and if they didn't, then the public would. And so he needed to raise awareness that this 27-year-old woman is being controlled by her father, and
he's going to be her
essentially
savior.
He wanted to be the one controlling her. He thinks she should be doing porn. What?
Yeah, I mean, that was out of left field.
What?
That was out of left field. But as of
But
this,
that tells you his mental state and how he views her.
Yeah.
As
property. We are viewed as chattel
by shitbags like that. And gentlemen, if you want to consider yourself an ally to women who are dealing with multiples of this motherfucker on a daily basis, which we all are, if you want to be an ally, the last thing that should ever come out of your mouth is not all men. If you have any defense of this man, you're not an ally to women.
And not only I never want to hear
or
not all men.
Yeah, I never want to hear that.
But
never.
The point of us saying all men are bastards or all men are controlling or all men are terrifying is because we don't know which men are not all men. We can't identify you.
No.
You spend time with your bros. You spend time with your friends. You know which ones. And if you are in any way complicit with this kind of behavior, you're
then
all
you're
men.
one of them. Yeah.
You're all men.
Yep.
I like I was saying at the time of this recording, Jacob has been visited by the police. He is also now on an FBI watch list.
As he fucking should be.
Thank Christ. Because this man is so convicted in his beliefs that this woman should be his property and he's going to free her mind and she's going to see that he's the only choice for her. He's so convicted in that I feel like her dad's in danger. She's in danger.
Anybody connected with her who does not agree that he is the only one who has the intelligence and the charisma and the ability, any other ability to own and control her. Anybody who disagrees with him on that
is in danger. Her friends at work.
Very real, very physical danger.
Because as a former employee, because he said he doesn't say he works there still.
No.
It's very possible there was an HR incident and this girl said, I don't want to work with him. She's got seniority, so he was the one who had to go. I don't know what the situation is there, but it is very possible that anybody that works with her knows that she is not comfortable with him and knows that if he shows up, he may not have been restricted from the property after, leaving the job. If he shows up and they say, hey, honey, like here he is, and she goes, hides in the walk-in or whatever until he's gone, those people are in danger.
The fact that she immediately left the property when he went to show her or have her listen to this song, which I imagine is
that's another story.
But the fact that she immediately left the property, got in her car, or I think she was already in her car, got back into her car and immediately fucking left,
and he
followed her, and she immediately calls her father, and this guy thinks that
precedent has been set,
that he there's nothing wrong with what he did, and his statements about all women want to be chased and all all women have rape fantasies.
No, the fuck they don't.
No, the fuck they don't.
No, they don't. Leave us alone.
Holy shit.
Leave us alone.
And those statements, just those general statements about something so horrific and that being attributed to all of us.
Mm-hmm.
This man is hateful.
Yeah, he hates women. And he hates this woman in particular.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And she's him so his statements at the end, she clearly is part of the LGBTQ plus community.
Yeah.
And this dude saying
he can turn her.
He can turn her. Her dad contributes to this fantasy that she has,
this
that she is
wokeness.
not straight, that he can make her straight.
Yeah. Mina. No, it's not enraging.
Healthy for me to vocalize the things that I would like to do.
Well, and we'll get banned from the platform. But I'm 100% in agreement. Mina, sweetheart, she's so worried.
She's so worried
She's
about
so
us
worried.
right now.
Hi, baby
my
girl.
love.
Oh, you're so
little
sweet. Okay, so he's been visited by the police. A restraining. She's not going to move. She's so worried about us. He's been visited by the police. I'm assuming for a restraining
Harassment?
order was put in place, an order of protection, which of course does absolutely fucking nothing.
It's a
But at
piece
least
of paper
it's on
saying
paper.
if you do something, then we can. But he could kill her before they
Exactly.
have any
But then
legal right to do anything to him.
But then there's a paper trail to follow, and he will be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. This
But at what
video
cost, y'all?
shows intent.
God.
And at that point, her life is lost. and
This
it's
is
too
why
late.
it's so important to believe women. Just believe women in the first place. And
Yep.
and
If we say a guy is creeping us out, believe
there's
us.
a fucking reason for that.
If we think somebody is dangerous and we vocalize that, believe us. That's all. That's all. It's very, very simple. You believe your guys,
and
you believe your friends.
Can we get laws? Can we
work
to getting laws that will help with this? Because that
unfortunately,
restraining order is a piece of paper that doesn't do anything until he has caused harm.
Yeah.
More irreparable harm.
Unfortunately,
Because just what he's done so far is harm. There is she is suffering from psychological harm from this man already.
Yeah.
Without him physically doing anything to her. The fact that she doesn't feel
She's living
safe.
in terror.
My dog is so concerned about
she's
me right
so
now.
worried. She's
I know,
so
honey.
worried. Okay,
I know.
so we're gonna
You're sliding.
actually wrap
You're
it up
sliding, honey.
because Mina is stressed.
Because we are.
Mina
We're
is
gonna-
stressed.
We're gonna step outside for a minute.
Yeah, we're gonna take a break and
Oh
maybe
my
go smoke a little of the devil's lettuce. Maybe Mina will get some too.
For real.
But yeah,
Man.
I'm sorry you had to watch that.
And this.
Yeah, it's okay, baby. It's okay.
Girl.
But we felt it necessary to. I felt it necessary. Kind of dragged you into this. that
People need to know that this is happening.
This is happening
Yeah,
all
but
over
you
the
know
world.
me. You know I agree. Oh my God, she's shaking.
Okay,
Yes.
bye.
Okay.